Alright folks, welcome back to a new video. Hope you guys all had a great weekend. Of course, last week we talked about this major important breakout for BTC, and today we're going to look at where we are right now and how do we go from here. Before we dive in, please do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe, click on the bell, click, and also so you don't miss anything. Also watch the video all the way to the end, and also feel free to follow me on Twitter and Instagram, links in the descriptions. So without further ado, we are going to dive into the charts. And I'm gonna put myself in the left bottom. As you can see, we're starting off with BTC USD pair. We had this very important breakout here last week on the first resistance line, the second one, and now we bounced off on this 42k level resistance line that we put in already a long time ago. We're kind of getting that retest right now from this resistance, what flipped into support at approximately 40,700, 40,800. I want to see us hold this level on the daily. If we wick below on an hourly or on 4 hourly, that's fine, but we need to hold it on the daily level and then we can go higher. That will be really a textbook breakout, and of course then we are going to search hunt for the tops that will be here around 45k. If we might be dropping lower, then of course I'm looking out for the 40k level, or this white resistance line will be somewhere then around 38k, 38,500. It becomes a little bit more clear as we go here on the 4 hourly. Then you can really see where we had the support and resistance was exactly those two white lines of the white line and the yellow line that we already draw weeks ago. They just turned out to be perfect support and resistance. So far my case is still valid. As you can see, breakout, resistance here, and now going lower a little bit. The only thing I don't like, to be honest, about this is that this kind of looks like a double top. So far we're holding the resistance here, but I'm afraid if we start retesting this support here multiple times, at a certain point we are going to break through, and then also the 40k will most likely not hold, and we are swiftly going lower. So I want to see that hold on the bigger time frame. We are still above the point of control, that is here the thick red line. The only thing is right now that with the price level we are in this range right here, which does not have a lot of volume. In other words, it doesn't take a lot of selling pressure for the bears to get the price down to these lower levels. So actually we want to come up, because here the 42k level where we got resistance is right at that high volume tranche that were earlier. So you can see that that is then resistance. If we are able to flip and we go higher, of course, then this will serve as support. So we want to see actually that spike up very soon, and if else I'm afraid that this will go lower. Other than that, on the MACD, of course, here we are bearish on the RSI. We're kind of trading in the mid-range, so there's still room to go down if we want to. On the daily, and I forgot to tell you, this is a little bit messy, as you can see, because we had so many wicks up and downs on daily candles. Therefore not a very clear direction. Also here on a daily there's still a lot of room to go. The volume is just kind of here on average, so not a very clear direction on the volume on breakouts or dumps down. If I zoom in on the hourly, that's then enough for BTC for today. Kind of same kind of story. You just see a little bit more into detail. Here we flipped bullish, but of course we need to see in the next couple hours if we are going to hold it. So again, the most important levels are the 42k for the resistance, the 40k for support, and that's the 40,800, then the 40,000 for support. If else we go most likely to the mid 38k ranges. Quickly head over to Ethereum, same kind of story. We are above the thick red line, so that's great. We are kind of now trading around this volume node, which is not a super high volume node, but okay, so the oversold levels are kind of here from the 3,100 level on. Last week we said that we are in this support and resistance box right here that we already drew a very long time ago. So far we are still in it. If we are not able to break this important 3k level, then of course we're going low, and then I'm looking out for 2780. If else this resistance line, and then we're getting again in this very messy part where I said for me there's a bit of a no trading zone. Last week we also talked about this being a W pattern, and then I think the price target was 3k. We can quickly make the measurement to see how that worked out. exactly 3k, and we also exactly hit the price target. So congratulations if you took that trade. And now it's of course time to be a little bit careful to see how far this is going to dump, because also here we kind of have this double top that we are creating right now. So we kind of need to break that quite fast. I will stay careful because I want to see first how far this retracement is before we go higher. You could pull a fib here, and this one actually is a little bit ugly because we don't have very clear touch points. Also, this one is still not perfect, but you could say that 38.2 has a confluence with our 2780. So let's see how far it goes. So far only at 23.6. Of course, it can also go higher before we really get the correction. I'm staying cautious on ETH because yes, we broke out. Yes, the messy part is now behind us, but we want to see this hold, and if it now just dumps back down, then we're back in that very unclear messy part again. And for me, again, there's the no trading zone. So just let this cool off a little bit, see if it pumps, and then I will most likely enter a long. Alright, that will be it for today's short video. I hope you like these brief updates. Please do me a favor, like and subscribe, or leave me in the comments if you want to see something else, other alts, maybe something with other markets, different commodities, whatever. Just drop it in the comments and I will try to also take that into account with the next video. Of course, also feel free to follow me on Twitter and Instagram, links in the description. Thank you guys so much, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.